guys, thanks for tuning in. So it's coming that time of year where it's freezing outside. All we want to do is stay home and have something nice and warm. If you're anything like me, I hate the cold. So coming home and it's anything that I drink or eat, just having it warm and then put a blanket on, it's my absolute favorite. So today I'm going to show you my vitamin-packed vegetable soup. Now, I'm not putting any meat in this today. The reason why is because when I store them in containers, some days I might want to have like sausage with it or some ground meat, things like that. So I don't just want to make or chicken. I don't just want to make one whole thing where like, okay, well now I'm stuck with all these vegetables and chicken forever. So keep it spicy, all right? Now, what you're gonna need is a good amount of vegetables. So I went to my local farmer's market. Guys, it does not have to break the bank in order to eat healthy, all right? Just know where to go for certain things, what sales they have on certain places, things like that. So I got all of this, like besides the seasonings, all of this for $20. $20. If you guys want to know the name of the farmer's market that I use, just comment down below and I'll let you know where I got them from, all right? So the things you're gonna need is a deep pot, all right? Because you're gonna be using a lot of vegetables. All right, so I have got carrots, all right? Here's some celery, some bok choy. I like to fill my vegetable soup with a lot of greens because it's vitamin packed, and especially when it comes this time of the year, everyone's getting sick, and I try to avoid getting sick at all costs because it's not fun. And then you miss work, not fun. So like I said, carrots, celery, bok choy. I have some kale, some chives, 2 heads of broccoli, 4 mushrooms, this is a Spanish onion, so I bought a whole Spanish onion, and then I have 5 red tomatoes here. Now, you're also going to need 3 containers of chicken broth. Now, the chicken broth that I got is unsalted because typically chicken broth, beef broth, things like that are high in sodium, and you're going to use a lot. So I just don't want that extra salt that isn't needed. So you're going to need 3 containers of chicken broth. These are 32 ounces. So I do three of these. I'll put them in my pot, and then I'll do, I think, 2 cups of just water, just to dilute it some, but you get more liquid out of it, all right? So 3 of these, any vegetable choice, just load them up. It's really make your own, so you can throw literally anything in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop all this up. I'm gonna put it in my pot. I'm gonna combine my 3 boxes of chicken broth and my 2 cups of water. Then I'm just going to add a little bit of seasoning, the garlic sriracha seasoning because my favorite, Italian seasoning, and garlic powder, all right? So I'm gonna chop these up and I'll show you what they look like after. All right, guys, so I have combined all of our vegetables, chopped them up, sliced the potatoes right in here, added 2 tablespoons of the garlic sriracha seasoning, 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning, and 2 tablespoons of garlic powder. So it's gonna look like this. It's gonna be super heavy, packed with all these vitamins. You're gonna put it on the stove with the top on. I would say about low to medium heat because you're gonna simmer this for about a half hour. So half hour, you're like, oh my God, I don't have that time. You do though, because if you're on a weekend or something like that, you're gonna put this on, you're gonna go do laundry, you're gonna go clean, you're gonna go binge watch an episode on Netflix, like things like that. Come back periodically just to stir it all. And then once a half hour is done, all the vegetables should be tender as well as the potatoes. And right from there, it's ready to serve. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the stove and I'll show you what it looks like after. Okay, so my soup is done. As you can see, it's steaming everywhere. It smells really good. The best way to determine that it is done is just take a fork, scoop out, I would say the pieces that take longest to cook, so the potatoes and carrots, and stick a fork in it. If it goes in smoothly, then you're all set. If not, just let it run for a couple more minutes. But this is done. Guys, this is really good to have, especially like I said before, when it starts to get super cold out. A lot of people have been getting sick. All the vitamins in this thing is absolutely insane, especially even just with the kale. So good and good for you. Be careful, it is hot, all right? But you can see how the final product looks. It's so good. Like I said, you can, for vegetarians, you can eat it just like this, or you can make separate meats throughout the week. Ground turkey, ground chicken, chicken breast, whole chicken. You can also do a type of sausage and just throw that in there when it's cooked, because then you have different meals. Yes, you're still having the same soup, but you're not having chicken noodle soup for every meal like that. So it's really good to just keep it, I guess, keep it different. Like I said, cooking you don't want to be bored with. It sucks when it's boring and you have the same thing all the time. All right, and this is great. Like, I'm gonna store these in containers. So I have like 2 containers in the fridge and then maybe 2 in the freezer, so that I have it for this week, next week, and then maybe in 3 weeks I'll go back in there and take out another one and de-thaw it, because this is a lot to consume in 1 week. But let me know if you do try this, because I do want your feedback on it. So if you do, just leave a comment down below and tell me how it was, what you added, what type of vegetables you put in it, and things like that, all right? So make sure you click the like button under the video and subscribe to be notified when I have my next video up every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Thank you, guys.